Today we're going to build a wreath using raffia and a 12-inch wire wreath frame from the Dollar Tree. You're going to start by opening up your package of raffia. We are going to split it in half. There are a couple ties at the top and the bottom. You're going to split it in half. Then I take these half sections and I make 9-inch lengths, and then I split that in half. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold your raffia piece in half. You're going to stick the loop through the rail, the first one in the inner portion of your wreath form. You're going to stick your finger through the loop from the right side, grab the tail, pull it through, and have the raffia pointing away from the wreath. Again, I'm going to take my 9-inch section. I'm going to bend it in half, put the tip of the loop through the first rail, put my finger through that loop, grab the tail, and pull it through. And you're going to do this process all the way around. Now you can do your pieces of raffia as small or as big as you want. The issue you run into, the larger your piece gets, it's harder to create that slip knot. You're going to do this all the way around the wreath on the inner side. I do stop periodically to trim my raffia. You can do it at the end. I kind of like to do it in pieces. Now each section has 4 raffia loops or raffia knots, however you want to call it. Now you can do this on an embroidery wreath hoop or those little metal hoops and just leave it like this. So pretty. I'm really liking this new mute look, that Bohemian Scandinavian look. So now my next rail, I'm going in with the same amount of measurements, and I'm using this rust color raffia. For this wreath, you're going to need a total of 4 natural raffias and 2 of the rust. And you're going to take the rust all the way around. Now, that layer, I did 5 knots in each section. Now I'm going back to the neutral on the 3rd rail. I'm going to leave the 4th rail empty. And I'm going to do the same exact pattern all the way around on that 3rd rail using the natural raffia. So pretty. I love it just like this too. Guys, we have lots of options here I'm showing you. I trimmed it up with my scissors, and now we can start decorating it, or you can leave it the way it is. So I found this placemat. I'm big at finding like placemats that are by themselves for 50 cents, 25 cents. And I believe I found that at Home Goods. But it fit my wreath perfectly. And I just used some zip ties. And because it's a woven type mat, I was able to just push it through a section of it and grab the rail from the back side. And again, I just love this the way it is. Guys, I'm going to have a confession. I love building wreaths. I don't feel like I'm good at decorating them. So take that into consideration. And I'm not saying that for everybody to say, oh, yes, you can. I'm just telling you I struggle with it. You guys see me do a lot of things, sped up. But I do spend a lot of time, and I feel like I'm just never satisfied on how I do it. So anyway, I found this Hello Pumpkin. I believe I got that at Michael's, that sign. And this pumpkin with the stem I picked up at Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to just show you kind of what happens here with me with decorating wreaths. So I wanted to keep the muted look, the natural look. So I didn't do anything to my hello. And I actually really loved it this way. This is the way I prefer. It looks pretty in person. It's a little more difficult to take a photo of it. I feel like it does kind of fade into the wreath. So this is one way. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I should stain it. I don't know. We'll talk about that in a second. So anyway, I picked up this bow here from Walmart. They are 98 cents. These are my favorite bows. They come in a couple different sizes and they're just uh that raffia, not raffia. It's like a burlap and that mesh tube in the burlap tone, and then I put my pumpkin in there. So this is it natural. Then I stained the hello and then I painted it white. So guys, let me know which one you like best. I really hope you enjoyed this video. For other tutorials, go check us out on YouTube. You can now watch all our videos at chalkitupfancy.com. For any paint products, tissue paper transfers, or mesh stencils, chalkitupfancy.com.